set us apart and actually help us all hit that ready to serve. So I'm excited to see what happens for sure. All right, well, with that, I'm going to hand it over to Lynn, who's going to go over some first year reporting in DNA, and I'll let her wrap it up. So thanks.
Okay, I'm just going to show you what I do every day to check the ITC student, because I'm going to say for as many years as I've done this, and I think this is my, I want to say 8th or 9th year doing the ITC. This is the first year I've had to push people as much as I've had to do what they are supposed to be doing. So it is making me nervous, but let me share real quick. Okay, so basically the same thing you all do. You know, you go into your DSA. And the same place you check to, check your enrollments, et cetera, your ITC details. Same place I'm going to go right here. Hit your district. There we go. At this point, what I do is I have my groups broken down basically into 3 groups. So I have my August groups, I have my mid-September groups, I have my end September groups, and I have my October people. So I kind of break it down by the date, and you can break it down by whatever, so you've got your on demand. But what I'm looking for, I give you an example here. Okay, so for instance, like this woman here, Shirley Hines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go across on her and I'm going to see what has she done. So she's completed her ethics. She's completed her interest and dividends, other income. She's actually gone all the way through her midterm. Okay, completed, completed, completed. So if today my calls, I would basically, and I did call Shirley, I would just call her to say, hey, great job. You did your midterm. Didn't pass it. That's another conversation. But you did your midterm. And I would just encourage her, look, good job. She kept going. So, and then another big focus today is my ones that started in the middle. And those would be my September. Let me find you one of those. Oops, I'm passing it. Sorry. Let me change the date. Okay, no, not end date, start date. That's my important one. Okay, so I have a bunch right now, like my mid group, which are my 11 through 13, 14. They should all be in process. So I would be coming over here to see what's going on with them. For instance, here, this woman, she's completed 2. So that was my text message this morning because she's hung out at ethics for a long time. So she finally started moving. So my text message today was like, hey, great job. I see you're moving, which now I know the chapter you're working on now is income adjustments. You're only a couple more away from midterm. Please let me know once your midterm's done so we can get your interview. So anyway, those are my text messages. And then I reached out to some people today who have done nothing, have not started. And some of those now I'm actually starting to leave messages of, are you taking the class still? If you're not, let me know. I'll quit bugging you with phone calls. But, if they're not responding, I'm not seeing any messaging and they haven't withdrawn. I need to kind of know what's going on. But that's basically what I do is I follow through on that report every day. And I nudge people. And if I see any movement, I send out a real quick, yay, great. So glad to see you finished your other income. And I make a note of it. And I'm going to show you this. Well, I'll try because with the back screen, it's a little hard. Yeah, I have it on a paper. That's because I want to see it all in big and erase because I make little notes. It's going to be too much to put a note every time that I write down what I've sent them. So I'm just taking a paper and pencil because then I can erase it after I make the note and that they responded. And eventually, I guess I have to move it to a spreadsheet. But right now, this is working for me. So anyway, there you go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Right. And I just want to pause there for one to say awesome job and thank you for sharing because I sprung that on her in the lobby of this call before. She had no idea and she just did great with it. So thank you. But 2, think about the engagement for the first year tax pros in our district, right? And if we're not making those calls and not following up, right? And think about the current job market we're in and how competitive it is, and how we lost a lot of people that were first years last year because of the virtual piece, because there was less engagement overall, right? So my guess is Lynn will have a very high percentage of people that are actually retained through the first year tax pro program, and she'll have more staff for the district. So really great share. Thank you very much, Lynn. And I'll make sure to send that out to anyone. Does anyone have any questions for Lynn around what she just showed? Awesome. Well, she's definitely getting a lot of love in the chat, so thank you. Well, all right, guys, thank you so much. Let's crush these last 5 days, these last couple days that we have. If anyone has any questions, needs any help, I'm here for you. And let's go out there and kill it. See you guys.
Bye.